What's up everyone, Cheetah here, and today I'm bringing you an achievement walkthrough for Aery, A Journey Beyond Time. This is another easy game published and developed by EpiXR Games, and you can pick the game up today for a price of $9.99, and to get the full completion we just have to finish all 12 of the levels in the game, and that should take you around an hour or less. So I'm going to run you through the game and show you the fastest routes to get all of the collectibles. And I'm also going to have timestamps down in the comments below to each of the levels if you're just looking for a specific one. And you can also feel free to mute me if you want to enjoy the story of the game, since I'm going to be talking over it a lot and you probably won't be able to hear it. So starting off, this first level here is actually super easy. And basically for the first 4 collectibles, all we have to do is fly in a straight line basically, and you should see them in front of you. So again, the levels do get a bit more complicated, so this first one's just easy peasy, basically teaching you how to play. So right now, again, we're just going to be flying straight, and you should see them in front of you. And then eventually, once you collect this 4th one here in the distance, we're going to have to turn around to the right. So collect this one here, and then turn to the right.
Without any warning,
and you should see the next one right about now. And fly over there and get that one. And then there's going to be another one kind of directly in front of you. Off to the left a little bit there. So
I couldn't see any.
Again, this level's super easy. They do get a lot harder. So just collect all 7 of these, and then the level should end, and you should get an achievement for each level that you complete. So once we collect this one, the next one is going to be straight in front of you again. So overall, a super easy level. So go ahead and collect that last one, and that's going to be the end of the level.
Waiting to be discovered.
Alright, so starting off, we're going to turn to the left here, and we're going to fly towards this weird little mushroom thing, and the first collectible is going to be right beside it. And then from there, we're going to turn to the left, and we're going to go down low, and the next one is going to be down here. And then from there, we're going to fly up, and the next one's going to be on top of this rock structure up here. And then we're going to fly down and to the left towards these 2 mushrooms, and the next one's going to be right beside them.
Elixir of Life.
And then from here, we're going to turn around to the right side, and the next one's going to be over by these weird little stick things. So I recommend kind of flying out towards the right, and then coming in from the side, so that way you don't accidentally run into the sticks. It's kind of hard to explain. Just go to the right side, and then turn to the left just like this, so that way you don't crash and die. And go ahead and collect that one, and then the next one is going to be right behind this rock structure to our right. So head around this, and then collect the next one.
However, there was so much of it that it actually covered a whole planet.
And then once you collect this one, we're going to turn to the right a bit, and we're going to fly towards the 3 mushrooms here, and you can see the next one off in the distance. And then after we get this one, we're going to turn to the left, and you should see this one right here next to the rock and the weird mushroom thing. So go ahead and get that one.
They started to move around.
And then we're going to turn to the right, and the next one is going to be over here next to this mushroom here and the weird stick things. And then we're going to turn to the right again, and we're going to fly in between these mushrooms here, and you can see the next one off in the distance. And then from here, we're going to turn off to the right, and we're going to go up into the sky there, and you can see the next collectible floating in the sky there, so go ahead and collect that one. And then once we collect this one, we're going to fly straight down, and you should see the next one under you right about here. So go ahead and fly and then get that one, and that's going to be the last one, and the level should end.
Something that would rescue me from the deafening boredom that has been my prison for eternity.
Alright, so starting off here, we're going to fly straight, and we're going to get this first collectible right in front of us. And then from there, we're actually going to take a hard left turn. So turn to your left, and we're going to fly towards these pterodactyl things, and there's actually going to be two of the collectibles right in front of each other. So there's one here, and then off to the left a tiny bit, there's another one, but it's kind of hard to see since it's like there's like a glare or whatever. So fly over here, collect that one, and then keep continuing to the left side here, kind of around this volcano. And there's going to be another one right here, and again, it's very hard to see, so collect that one. And then we're going to turn to the right, and we're going to fly towards this island over here. And then there's going to be another one. It's like in between the three little pterodactyl things over here, so fly over here and get this one. And then we're going to turn to the right, and we're going to kind of fly down towards this T-Rex over here on the edge of this little island. And the next one is going to be right beside him. And then from there, we're going to continue following this little island here. And the next one is going to be above the trees off in the distance here. So keep flying over here and then collect this one. And then we're going to keep flying towards the next island there with the kind of mountainy trees over there. So keep heading in this direction here. And then once we collect this one, we're going to keep flying straight. And you should see another one off in the distance here. So go ahead and collect that one. And then from here, we're going to continue forward to the next island here off in the distance, and kind of towards the left here where the pterodactyls are is going to be the next collectible. So head over here and get this one, and then from there, we're going to turn to the right, and we're going to kind of follow this little river or whatever you want to call it. We're going to keep heading straight between these two islands, and the next one is going to be over towards these two long neck dinosaurs. So go ahead and get that one. And then the last one is going to be straight forward on the big island here, just up above it. So head forward and get that last collectible, and that should be the end of the level. Alright, so this level's either really tricky or really buggy, but whatever you do, you don't want to get too close to the ground because I kept dying randomly. So starting off, you want to go forward and over these trees, and then you want to come down and collect this first collectible. Again, try not to go too low to the ground because I'm not sure if like the soldiers on the ground kill you, but I kept dying. So again, try not to go too low to the ground. And then starting off here, we're going to continue flying forward to the next one here. And each time you collect them, you kind of want to do like a swoop, like a hawk. You want to swoop down and then come up so the guards or whatever it is doesn't kill you. So then from there, we're going to continue forward off in the distance to the next one here. And then once we collect this one, we're going to kind of turn around to the left side here, and you should see the next one on top of this tower. And then from there, we're going to continue forward a bit and to the right, and you should see the next one down towards the this little camp or whatever here. So go ahead and get that one, and then keep flying off to the right, and we're going to have to fly through this arch. And so go ahead and collect that one. And then from there, we're going to fly off to the right, and you should see the next one in between these tents here. So go ahead and get that one. And then we're going to turn to the right, and the next one's going to be over by this rock wall or whatever, hidden back in here. And it's going to be kind of hard to get this one. It's like in between an arch, so you want to be careful. Try not to die. So you're going to have to fly in between the arch, and it's a really tight fit, so head through here, and again, be careful. And then continue out and to the right a bit, and you're going to see the next one, again, next to this like little tent or whatever this is. So go ahead and get that one, and then keep heading straight, and the next one's going to be next to this weird little rock mountain thing. So go ahead and get that one. And then from there, we're going to turn to the right, and the next one is going to be in between the big arch.
To warm their bodies and defend themselves from enemies.
And then from here, we're going to turn to the right and kind of fly in the middle of the camp, and the next one is going to be in between the arch all the way over there. So that's the last one. Go ahead and pick that one up, and the level should end. Alright, so starting off here, we're going to fly straight and collect the first collectible. And then off in the distance there, you can see the next one under that little arch. So collect the first one and then fly towards that arch there.
These small and fragile creatures manage to defeat every single other animal.
And then we're going to fly off to the left, and sort of in the air on this tower here is going to be the next one. And then directly to the right of it on the bridge is the next one. And then we're going to continue off to the right, and the next one is going to be all the way over there to the right, so go ahead and get that one. And then from here, we're going to turn around and fly towards the castle wall, and the next one is going to be kind of on the left side on the far left castle wall. So head over this wall here, and you should see the next one in the distance. Alright, so, and then from here, we're going to turn to the right, and we're going to fly over this big rock here, and the next one's going to be between these houses here, so go ahead and get this one, and then we're going to have to, like, turn around, so fly to the right here, and go along this house, and then turn to the right, and we're going to fly kind of towards the bridge, so head out here for a minute, and then we're going to turn to the right. So turn to the right, and you should see the next one in between this little house here under the arch. So go ahead and get that one. And then from there, we're going to continue up towards the red tree off in the distance here. So fly up here, and the next one is going to be next to this tree. So get that one, and then continue off to the tower to the right off in the distance, and you should see the next one right here. So go ahead and get that one, and then from there we're going to fly off to the right and down a bit, and you should see the next one down here on the little bridge. So go ahead and get that one.
They were living together, but not as one.
And then from here, continue flying all the way down, and the next one's going to be off in the distance, kind of beside this little mountain thing, all the way over here. So keep flying down here, and you should see it along the path here. And then from there, the last one is going to be up towards the big castle up on the mountain. So turn to the right, and all the way up there towards the castle is going to be the last one. So keep flying up here, and eventually you should see it. So it's to my left right now, right on the little platform right here. So go ahead and get that one, and that should be the end of the level. Alright, so starting off, you should see the first one here in the distance, so go ahead and get that one. And then from there, we're going to keep flying off in the distance, kind of to the left, and you should see the next one.
Start to live even on the furthest islands.
And then from there, the next one's going to be off to the right, a tiny bit. And then from here, we're going to fly off to the left, kind of towards this little mining sawmill, whatever this place is. So fly over here, and the next one's going to be under this bridge right here. So go ahead and get this one. And then from there, we're going to turn all the way to the left, and we're going to fly over the mountain. And the next one is going to be on the right side at the end of this little river thing here. So go ahead and get this one. And then from there, we're going to turn to the left, and the next one is going to be over here.
To steal it from their own kind. They started to kill each other for it.
And then from here, we're going to turn off to the left a bit and keep flying in this direction, and you should see the next one all the way over there in the distance next to like some little huts. So go ahead and get that one. And then from here, we're going to ignore the one on the left side, and we're going to fly out past the trees to the right. And the next one is going to be out here. So go ahead and get this one. And then from there, we're going to turn around and get that other one that we just saw. So turn around, and it's going to be next to the trees here. So go ahead and get this one. And then once you collect this one, we're going to swing out to the left pretty far so we can get through this door. So swing out to the left and then turn to the right. And that should give you enough space to get through this door here. So it's a pretty tight fit. Just get that one, and that's going to be the end of the level. Alright, so starting off, we're going to get the one on the truck here. So go ahead and get that one. And then from there, we're going to kind of fly off to the left side, and you should see the next one in front of you.
Arrogance. But the creatures decided to split the world into several parts.
And then from here, we're going to continue off to that little greenhouse here, and you're going to have to fly through it to collect the next collectible. So fly through here, and then get this one. And then from there, we're going to continue off to the left a little bit, dodge that tree, and you should see the next one inside of this barn right here. So go ahead and get that one. And then from there, we're going to continue off to the right a bit, and you should see the next one in this field here. So go ahead and get that one. And then from there, we're going to turn off to the left, and again, you should see another one over here. So go ahead and get that one.
The other half grew bigger, stronger, and faster than ever before.
And then from here, you want to fly behind the house that's directly in front of us. And the next one is going to be inside of this greenhouse. So fly out to the left here so we can get inside of the greenhouse safely. So swing out to the left and then turn to the right and fly into the greenhouse and collect the next one. And then from there, we're going to turn to the right once we get outside. And the next one is going to be over here. So fly out here, and the next one's going to be in this greenhouse right here. So go ahead and get that one. And then from there, the next one is going to be over here to the left next to this house. And then from there, you want to fly behind the house, and the next one is going to be inside of the greenhouse here. So go ahead and get that one in here. And then once you get this one, I believe the last one should be the one in the field off to the right side. So turn to the right, and you should see the next one right here. And once you collect that one, that should be the end of the level. Alright, so starting off here, the first one is going to be directly in front of you. So go ahead and collect that one. And then the next one is going to be behind this gray building to our left, all the way on top of the blue building. So turn to your left and fly up top. And the next one's going to be on top of this blue building here. So fly all the way up here and collect this one. And then the next one's going to be down low off to the right. So turn to the right and then fly down low. And it's going to be behind this circular building here. So fly down here. And it's going to be down here. So go ahead and get that one. And then we're going to fly up and then straight and kind of to the left a bit. And the next one is going to be on these rooftops right there. So go ahead and get that one. And then from there, we're going to turn to the right here onto this street. And the next one is going to be over here, like kind of under the crane in the construction zone. So go ahead and get this one. And then from here, we're actually going to turn to the right. So turn to the right. And over here on this building is the next one. So go ahead and get this one. And then from there, we're going to continue off to the left side. So turn to the left and you should see the next one on the building right here. So go ahead and get this one. And then from here, we're going to take a right turn. So turn to the right and we're going to go down through here. And then we're going to take a left onto this street right down here. And the next one's going to be kind of right here on the corner. So go ahead and get that one. And then turn to the left and follow this street here and head down here. And then we're going to head up and to the right on the corner of this building here is going to be the next one. So go ahead and get that one. And then continue off down and to the left, and then on the corner of this road is going to be the last one, so go ahead and get that one, and that should be the end of the level.
The people had to live somewhere. They had to do something. To believe.
Alright, so starting off, you should see the first one right in front of you, so go ahead and collect that one. And then from there, you want to turn to the left a bit. And then in a second, we're going to fly over these houses. So right about here, you want to turn to the left and fly over this little broken house. And right here in the middle of the street is going to be the next collectible. And then from there, you can fly down straight through the street. And then here on the little three-way, we're going to take a right turn. And then we're going to continue down here. And then we're going to take another right turn and collect this one next to the tank. And then from there, we're going to head forward all the way down out of this little town area and then off to the left. And you should see the next one on a bridge over here. So right about there. So go ahead and collect that one. And then from here, we're going to continue heading straight down this road, and we're going to collect the next one there off in the distance.
Almost always they used force instead of their minds to enforce their way of life.
And then we're going to ignore the one on the left side, and we're going to fly out to the far right, and you're going to see one next to these two planes here. So go ahead and pick this one up out here. And then once we get this one, we're going to turn around and we're going to get that one that's floating above the plane. So turn around and get the one that's floating in the sky right here. And then from here, we're going to continue down to the right a bit, and we're going to get this one that's right down here. So go ahead and collect this one, and then once we get this one, we're going to turn to the left. And we're going to get the one that's all the way over here to the left. So go ahead and get that one. And then we're going to turn to the right. And you should see the next one here off in the distance. So go ahead and get this one. And then the last one is going to be to the right towards the beach. So collect that one and then turn to the right. And you should see the last one right over there towards the beach. So go ahead and collect that one, and that'll be the end of the level.
Through their brainless management.
Alright, so starting off here on this level, there's going to be one directly in front of us, and honestly, I really hate this level. There's a lot of like tight spaces, and it's just overall a really hard level, so you guys are probably going to end up dying, but hopefully not. So collect that first one, and then continue forward here, and the next one's going to be directly in front of us, and after we collect this one, we're going to take a left towards this truck here, and go in between these two houses, and then we're going to take a right, and the next one's going to be up here, and then we're going to take a left, and then we're going to take another hard left behind this house. So turn left and then head through this little gap here and collect this next one. So collect this one and then turn off to the left, and the next one's going to be over here on the street.
Behind the thick steel walls of their buildings.
Collect this one, and then the next one's going to be on the roof behind this cheeseburger on the left side here. So go ahead and collect this one, and then once we collect this one, we're going to kind of turn around and head out towards the middle of the street here. So this next one is very tricky, and it's in a really tight space, so you want to kind of head out pretty far, and then we're going to turn out to the right and we're going to kind of swoop down, and again, this one's in a very tight space, so try to collect it and then slip through the gap right here and come out, and then again, we're going to turn around towards the street, and then the next one is going to be in a little alley over here on the other side of the town. So head over here, and the next one's going to be down low over here. So go ahead and collect this one, and then again, we're going to kind of turn around and head towards the middle of the town. So turn around, and the next one is going to be in another tight space. So try to collect this one without dying. Actually, you can die. Go ahead and collect this one and die, and that's actually going to spawn you right next to the next collectible. So if you die, that's actually okay. So right here on the right corner of this building is going to be the next one. So go ahead and collect this one, and then from there, we're going to turn around to the left, and then we're going to take a right down this road here, and the next one's going to be over here. So go ahead and collect this one, and then as soon as we collect this one, we're going to take a right over the buildings. So collect this one, and then go up to the right over these buildings, and the last one is going to be right over here. And again, the next level is actually just as annoying as this one, so hopefully you guys didn't struggle too much with this one, but the next one is going to be pretty annoying as well. So this is probably my least favorite level, since in this level we're flying really fast, and the hitboxes are super weird. I wasn't even close to the ground, and I died multiple times and had to re-record this level like 7 or 10 times. So starting off, you want to collect that first one and then fly over here towards this boat and collect this one, and then we're going to take a right, and on top of this building here is going to be the next one, and then we're going to turn to the right and we're going to fly down, and the next one is going to be down here. And again, the hitboxes are really weird. Sometimes I wasn't even close to the ground and I would die. So fly to the right here, and we're going to head off towards this bridge and collect the next one. So fly all the way over here, and the next one's going to be at the end of this bridge. So there's a lot of power lines on this level and like weird hitboxes that can kill you. So try to be careful. I mean, I don't know. I died so many times to stupid stuff. So we're going to turn around now, and we're going to fly towards the middle of the city. And this next collectible is very hard, since there's like some power lines by it, and the hitboxes of the power lines are stupidly huge. Like I was nowhere near the power lines one time, and I ended up dying. It was super stupid. So fly down here, and you want to kind of come at an angle and fly just to the left of the house and to the right of the power lines. So fly right out through there, and then we're going to swing off to the right, and the next one's going to be on top of this little circular thing here. And then we're going to turn to the left, and you want to be careful, because this is what I was talking about with the stupid hitboxes. You barely want to collect this one without touching the ground, or you're going to die, because the game is kind of stupid. So collect that one, and then off here in the distance is the next one. And then we're going to turn to the left, and the next one is going to be under the bridge. So head down here, and then collect this one, and then we're going to take a left and follow this road here. And the next one's going to be in front of us to the left down here. And then we're going to swing around to the left, and we're going to kind of loop around. And the next one is going to be to our left on top of a building. So swing out pretty far. And the next one's going to be on this building here. So go ahead and collect this one. And then from here, we're going to have to swing out to the right. So go out to the right and then turn to the left. And you're going to have to swoop down and collect this one. And again, this is another really hard one to collect. So collect that one and then turn off to the left side. And the next one is going to be kind of in the middle of the town, kind of off in this direction next to some trees. So right behind this building and the weird colored tree is going to be the next one right here. So that's that. That's the end of that level, and hopefully it wasn't super annoying for you guys like it was for me. Alright, so this is the last level of the game, and it's super short and super easy, and once you complete this level, you should now have your full completion. So you don't really need me to explain where the collectibles are, because for the most part, they're going to be directly in front of your face. So again, this level is really easy, so I'm basically going to end the commentary here. So if you guys made it this far into the video and you want me to add you on Xbox, go ahead and comment down below with your Xbox gamer tag, and I will add every one of you guys. So that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if it was helpful, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already, as I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot more guides just like this. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your easy completion.
In the end, everything came how it had to. They reached for the sun, but didn't realize how they started burning. As for me, the time has come to search for another planet. To search for more interesting creatures. To see their way of living, their problems, and their solutions. This journey has just begun. And only time itself will show what I am destined